And we have coming all the way up. All right. Hello. Hey, how we doing this evening?
Good, e- good, good evening. Can you hear me?
I can
Can you
barely,
hear me over there?
I can hear you now. Yes. How you doing, sir?
Awesome. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you very much. How are you doing over there?
I'm doing great. We get people on the show all over the world from different industries, different professionalisms and everything. And it's great to have you on the show. So I'm going to ask 5 questions and we're going to go from there.
Yes. I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
Okay, so here's the first question. You lived in so many places, Saudi, South Africa, Korea, Europe. If you had to pick one place that shaped you the most, which one would you be? Where would you be and why?
Okay. For me, mostly I've been in Africa, so I've been in Africa most of the times. I'm a Nigerian citizen, and it has been an amazing experience over here. We have ups and downs, but it has been a great
You were cutting in and out.
also the food, the religion, and
Okay, so you finished answering the question, right? Okay. One second. Okay. Let's see. Question number 2. A lot of people are scared to start over, whether it's moving to a new country, changing careers, or
okay,
even
sorry
just
about
Okay, let's try the second question. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now.
Okay, a lot of people are scared
Can
to,
you hear me?
I'm trying to get you the second question. A lot of people are scared to start over, whether it is moving to the new country, changing careers, or even just trying something different. But you've done it multiple times. What's the biggest mental shift that helped you embrace reinvention?
Okay. One changing environment for me has not been so frequent for me. It hasn't been so frequent for me. So I wouldn't say I've changed environment a couple of times, but the times I've been able to move around, I've seen that to adapt to a particular system, you have to understand the culture and the whole entire system there and the people around where you can connect to and you can build a relationship with, which you allow the flow of staying in that place very easy.
Okay. All right. Okay, I got you. I got you. Where do you live in Nigeria, if you don't mind me asking?
I live in Lagos. I stay in Lagos State.
Oh, wow. Okay, you live in the capital. They got a lot of people
Yeah.
down here. Okay.
Well, Lagos is used to be capital. It has moved to Abuja now. But Lagos used to be the capital. Lagos is no longer the capital.
Oh, it's not the
It is
capital.
one of the
Oh,
largest
okay.
cities
Oh.
in
I
Nigeria.
thought it
I think
was the
that should be the set
capital.
of people and a good number of yes.
Okay, my
The
bad. My
capital,
bad.
the capital is Abuja. Yes.
Whoops. I
Oh no.
automatically assumed. I automatically assumed. Okay. Okay. No problem there. All right. Was there ever a moment
No
where you
problem.
thought, oh crap, what have I done? Like a time when reinvention felt more like a bad decision than a fresh start?
It's all good. It's all good. Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, did you get question number three? Was there ever a moment where you thought, oh crap, what have I done? Like a time when reinvention felt more like a bad decision than a fresh start?
Reinvention felt like a bad decision than a fresh start. Okay, okay, there has been instances whereby the reinvention has probably caused more harm than good. I can't mention cases now, but sometimes the original way it was, the model that have been normally the model that have been brought up are meant to be augmented. And models are sometimes might not be
fit to the need of the customers or fit to the need of the people. So it might add like a it might have like an irrelevant advantage for a particular need. But this can be diverse because it might be useful in another, it might be useful in another set. It might be useful in another set. So it happens not in all cases, but it depends on the purpose of the invention. If it fits the need of the people, and if it doesn't, if it fits the need, then the invention has done more good. But if it doesn't fit the need, then it should have been a wrong invention. Maybe it wasn't targeted to the need of the people.
Okay. All right. Seems like a reasonable answer. And what do you do in your field in Nigeria? What do you do for a living?
What do I do for a living? In Nigeria, I act as a copywriter. I help businesses increase sales through copywriting, writing copies that transform their pages or their products, make them sell to their customers. So I do copywriting, and aside from that, I'm also in the health industry. I'm opportunity to be a pharmacist. I work in the health industry. So I also use these skills and knowledge to assist patients in pharmaceutical care as well. So this is a dual combination which I tend to balance and make sure I get result from what I'm doing.
Very, very interesting. Okay, cool. Great. Okay, hold it. All right. Question number 4. People see success stories and assume it was all part of a perfect plan. But let's be real. How much of your journey was strategy and how much was you just figuring out as you went?
Please, sorry, come again with that question. Please come again with the question. I didn't get that.
People see success stories and assume it was all part of the perfect plan. But let's be real. How much of our journey was strategy and how much was your figuring out things as you went?
Okay, awesome. Thank you very much for that question. For me, I don't believe success is without a strategy. If you are successful without a strategy, it can be called luck. But luck will not get you far. Because if it happens to you without knowing the process or following the due process, it can easily fall back and you wouldn't know how to step up back and rise back when there's challenges. But when you follow a particular strategy or you follow a particular pattern, you know what is working, you know where you need to build connection, you know who you need to call to help, you know what strategy you need to implement. And you know that sometimes the life journey is not always smooth. Sometimes it can be a bent shape. So if, for example, you fall back, you'll be able to know where it's not working and analyze and strategize to hit back to where you have been before in the success story. So success story is more of a strategy, is more of implementing strategy. And most importantly, I would say is success journey also goes in line with having God with you because God is the fact. God should be the main factor. When you do all you can also put your trust in God and also ensure that God also helps you to accomplish what you want to do. So having a strategy and working in close relationship with God gets you your success. That is what I believe.
Okay. Good explanation. Nice, very nice. Okay, hold it. If someone is listening right now, feels like they're stuck, maybe they're afraid to take the next step, what's the one thing you tell them to do today to start reinventing themselves?
Okay, awesome. I feel one of the important things in when you are trying to achieve a particular goal or you are trying to get a particular invention, it happens in a different century, it happens in different eras, whereby you are trying to get something, but you have the idea, but it didn't happen the way you planned it to be. Sometimes there is setback. Sometimes there is disappointment. But what strategies do you implement? You ensure that you don't give up, not the end. You see failure, you see failure as a bend, but not the end. Because if you see failure at the end, when there is setback, you easily go down. But when you see failure as a bend, but not the end, you easily want to come back up. And also, you should also surround yourself with people that want you to grow, that want you to succeed. Because doing it alone might not get you what you want to get, but doing it with others might help you achieve the results you want to achieve. So when you are stuck or when you are down, reanalyze what went wrong, re-strategize, and ensure that you are seeing what went wrong and you can reanalyze it and go again and kick off to get success. That's what I would have to say.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. Well, you answered those questions quite quickly, so I appreciate your time today. We usually do an hour, but I mean, with the questions and everything like that, this is pretty good. We'll get you up on YouTube and Instagram, Facebook, and X, and also there's another one, TikTok. So you'll see it up there. You'll see it up there today.
Awesome. I would like to thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for this opportunity to be on this show and to share my little knowledge about.
And then also, I'll send you a review link to review my show, so they can see the feedback on it.
Okay, awesome.
I'd appreciate 5 stars.
Awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Bye for now.
Bye. Have a good one.
All right.